Hey, what's up, guys? Man, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm super excited to have you here, and I'm super excited to have my buddy Louis Cartoon right next to me, crypto guru / content creator / meme lord. Was that?
That is correct.
That's the correct title for his job description. And our show, or actually our special episode, is called Bringing Value to Our Fans. So if you're watching this main channel's objective is to bring you value and to make sure that people, we're doing a lot of things besides comedy. I do stand-up comedy. Louis does content creation, and we do brand. Oh, can you do this one? And speaking of brand ambassador, our podcast here is brought to you by our good friends at Agua Tehuacan. Tómate una Tehuacan.
A natural chill.
Y ponte chill. To your health and your wealth, my friend. May the Lord always provide. Crisp and refreshing. And that's no biased either. That's just straight up. So, guys, we're super excited. My friend Louis here. If you guys have been following us, we've been trying to give you guys some insights. Some people call us crazy. Some people call us conspiracy theorists. We are ahead of the trend. We are what you call we have the spirit of discernment. We see things that are about to happen before they happen, and I'm super thankful for the Almighty because we've been involved in lots of successful things because of that. Even during the lockdowns when things were very bleak, we managed to make these moves work and scrape by, but of course with the grace and the goodness of the Almighty. That being said,
it's been a while, right, since we did that crypto podcast.
It's been a while since we did the crypto podcast. It's been a while since we talked about crypto. But the last time we talked about crypto, my buddy Louis here, call him a crypto guru. I call him somewhat of a prophet of sorts. I'm super excited because the last time he mentioned crypto, we were talking about this project called Hexcoin. And if you actually go to the marketplace, you can see that right now, as it sits, Hex is sitting around 17 to 18 cents when Louis first started and talked about it.
On our first and second podcast about crypto.
What was the value? What was the value on there?
0.6 zeros and then an 8.
6 zeros and then an 8. Meaning that if it's at 18 cents right now, just to get to 8 cents, right?
Yeah.
You're talking about how many zeros? That's
a 100,000% increase.
Guys, 100,000x.
Just to get to 8 cents.
Just to get to 8 cents. To get to 18 to 16 cents. I mean, this is life changing. If somebody would have followed what we were doing, and the only reason that we didn't really
push it,
I'll tell him.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Tell him.
That was around the time Mark Zuckerberg banned crypto, and I told him, hey man, I'm your friend, first and foremost. So I don't want to use this crypto thing to possibly get you banned, even at the expense of that, just for me to share some knowledge that'll help some people. So instead, we just did it right before Mark Zuckerberg banned crypto, and we didn't talk about it again because we didn't want to risk it, remember?
That's correct. And it is, every time that I get banned, people say, no, man, just do it, bro. No, they don't understand that every time I get banned on Facebook,
it costs you thousands of dollars. I've seen it happen.
Thousands of dollars, and it's really stressful.
The other day he posted, like maybe 60 days ago, he posted a meme that accrued it $14,000, but then some internal error on the AI side caused that money to be locked up. So it's literally like, hey man, it's like affecting the finance of creators. So anyways, Mark Zuckerberg at some point he unbanned crypto when he brought back Metaverse.
Yep, and because of that, we're going to be we were excited because look, when Louis, and I'll be very honest, I'm going to be very upfront, and I feel like this is a moment that made me feel like a doofus, okay? And we're going to use this clip right here for the Reels program to show people how I felt like a doofus, all right? I'm talking about I lost millions of dollars because I lost my passwords to my crypto wallet. Yep, that's right. The project that Louis told me about, I put about $3,000 at the time when I was making about $5,000 to $7,000 to $10,000 a show. I said, you know what? I'll put in half a paycheck. And I put in $3,000 when it was at 0.000008. had millions and millions of tokens.
We cashed out multiple times. We cashed out at 2 cents and then at 5 cents again. Remember?
I was able to pull out some money, but then I just lost the passwords. We moved.
Collectively, we pulled out like 8,000 because we were like, yeah, we won. And then it just kept going up.
And it just kept going up. And right now it's at 18 cents. And I like, oh, bro, there's coins there that they're just there. And I don't have like, I counted. I got my money back. I got a little bit extra.
Yeah.
I won on that. But
the potential
is there.
The paper loss is like,
it's crazy. And so seeing this new project that Louis has been following for how long? 8 months?
About 8 to 9 months.
Guys.
By the same creator that created Hex. Those of you that missed that 10,000x in 2 years, that same creator created a new project called PostChain. And PostChain is very simply a copy of Ethereum that also has all the smart contracts.
How much is Ethereum worth right now, bro?
$2,540, something like that.
For one coin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Per coin.
And
it
this
started at like 30 cents.
And this is this new coin that's coming out, PulseChain and PulseChain X, is a copy of the Ethereum program and blockchain without the high fees.
Correct, because it's not proof of work. It's proof of stake.
So this is going to be monumental, okay, in the fact that people are actually going to be looking forward to seeing a crypto exchange with low fees. This thing is going to skyrocket in value.
And I know what people are thinking right now. Wait, that already exists. Cardano is a better solution, or Solana is a better solution. Buying it. The problem with all those forks of Ethereum is that when they decided to fork, they did not copy any of the smart contracts. So it was just an empty chain. And so what's the problem with that? You have to have developers to develop on your chain, which is the problem that Cardano faced for 5 years when it eventually people started creating dApps on it. Thank goodness that they did, because people were like, hey, Charles Hoskinson, what's going on? People are getting impatient. Well, PulseChain is the world's first blockchain that forks over on Ethereum, that also forks over every single smart contract. That's not a scam. That's not a shitcoin, et cetera. The top 1,000, top 2,000 blockchains on Ethereum.
What does that mean for the person that doesn't understand anything of that? It just
let's say you have Shiba Inu, right?
Yeah, people have a lot of Shiba,
or any of those, right? Let's say you have Shiba Inu on the Ethereum network, and you have 1 million of them. Well, when PulseChain comes out, you'll have 1 million of the regular Shiba Inu, but then you'll have 1 million of P, the P version, which is a PulseChain version of that blockchain. So
because Shiba is an Ethereum project.
If you were to look at it, it's like the Shiba Inu on ETH would be considered Shiba Inu, right? Because it's on Ethereum. Well, when PulseChain comes out, the ticker will be called P Shiba Inu.
Gotcha.
So for everything, so you'll have a copy of.
You're essentially doubling. You could double your wealth just off of that
if you do it right. Yeah.
If you do it right. So guys, if
you do it before the PulseChain is
the snapshot. Now I said snapshot like I knew what I was talking about, right?
He sort of does. He's just humble, but a snapshot is just a copy of everyone's wallets at a particular time. That's it. And so it's like so people don't cheat and they don't game the system. Richard Hart was like, well, we'll randomly put the snapshot. And this is what most developers have already done before. But the opportunity is there. For those of you that missed out in Hex, I mean, there's a story about a gentleman in La Jolla.
Yeah.
That put in $200. He worked at some mail office. I don't know if he works there anymore. But he put $200 into Hex when we talked about it on our podcast.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'll put in $200.
He forgot about it for years. 2 years later, he looks into it and he checks, and the $200 has appreciated to $45,000 worth of Hex for $200.
That's what's crazy about it. Okay, like the fact that this dude that maybe didn't have a lot to invest, and you may not have a lot to invest. We're not asking you to invest a lot. I'm just trying to tell you guys what we're doing that's going to elevate our status of freedom so that we can help others. And I'm not trying to be rich. I'm just trying to be wealthy so that I can help other people.
The followers that follow Raymond, it makes sense to keep the following wealthy so that they can keep enjoying the comedy shows, keep going out, and so it's all about expanding the already growing community. You've grown by like 20,000 followers, right?
I just want to help people be free and happy and like bring value to you. This is not coming from any kind of like shady aspect. I genuinely care for my fans. That's the bottom line. Like, I care for your health. I care for your wealth. I care for the well-being of your soul. That's why I always preach the word of the Almighty. So I'm just trying to care for people is on every level that I can and bring value to them in a way that is pleasing to my Father in heaven. And,
amen to that, brother.
Right?
Amen to
and that's what we do. Like, we're just here. We're not trying to be...
That's what when we pushed that first crypto, that's what it was. You know, like, it was just an opportunity for that gentleman that was 20-something that put $200 and it turned to $40K for him. That was life-changing money.
I think he bought a brand new truck with that.
Yeah.
Like, he bought a brand new truck. Yeah.
You could do so many things with that.
And I think there's an opportunity for to be jumping on something that's gonna. You already see what like Ethereum is already a successful program. It's already worth $2,500 a coin, and this thing is an advanced version of Ethereum starting from scratch, and it's like an exact version of it, but advanced, and all the bugs are fixed.
And all the contracts on Ethereum will already be working on Pulse Chain. All you have to do is change one setting on your MetaMask. That's the big deal, is that the onboarding is very easy. If you're already using MetaMask, you just go in there and change one thing, and all of a sudden you're on Pulse Chain Network with all your coins already in there. So,
I got a quick question, Louis,
yeah.
for the people that are probably wondering, like, I want to get involved. I want to do this. What is the simplest, most streamlined way to get involved? Like how much can we simplify this for the person that does not understand crypto to get involved? Maybe they got a phone, maybe they got a few, maybe they do Coinbase, maybe they're barely getting into it. But I'm trying to think of somebody that's watching right now that knows nothing, that was starting from scratch.
I have a program, like a little, class thing that's called 4 Apps, 20 Steps. And it's a little tutorial. You just follow along. You pause every time I do something. You pause. You copy me, and it requires just 4 apps.
4 apps,
and it's Cash App or Coinbase or Crypto.com. Right, that's one.
Everybody's got a Cash App.
It basically one way to get crypto. That's the first app. Then you need a wallet, either Trust Wallet or MetaMask. Right. Then you need KuCoin or any exchange that you like, Binance, whatever. And finally, whatever method you want to cash out through, like a bank or, you need something to convert it back as the same way that you're going to get in. So whatever that is for you, that might be Bank of America, that might be Cash App. So that's it. Those 4 apps is what you need. And then you follow 20 steps, and it shows you how to convert cash into the the proper coin that you're interested in. It doesn't have to be Pulse Chain. Doesn't have to be. Some people just want to invest and they don't know how to invest into Chainlink or whatever because it requires a couple of steps. So I call it 4 apps, 20 steps, and we'll be releasing it later on the next episode. We'll get some more details on that.
There's some people that might say, because I wanted to learn this, okay, and I want to be like, okay, no, I want to learn how to do this, Luis. Show me. And it was 4 apps, 20 steps, and I'll tell you the truth. It was a little intimidating.
Right?
It was a little daunting.
But did it take longer than an hour?
It didn't take longer than an hour, but hey, I had to be on my A game and super focused. And I'm like, hey, I need to learn this. I'm treating it like a job because it has the ability to have life-changing money behind it. Okay, so I really want to learn how to do this. There's some people out there, maybe they don't want to learn how to do this, and you say, Rayman, mira, I trust you, carnal. Te voy a dar 10,000 bolas, ten. Do it. Just give me the money back. If you're one of those people, we want to talk to you too because we definitely will help you out. There's some people that'll just give us cash and we give it back to them. Sometimes double, sometimes triple. It's happened. So
literally, there's multiple stories. That one person from La Jolla is just one that wouldn't mind being public, but there's some people that don't want to. They like to remain private. It's like they want their own little lottery.
Exactly.
Would you want your family to know that you're a multimillionaire? Like, some people don't because they fear that, all of a sudden they're going to be loved fakely, you know. So
Yeah.
there's all that aspect that we respect our followers and their privacy. But shout out to all those people that listened to the first podcast. It was a very valuable crypto podcast, and it made a lot of wealthy people. And if you missed out, like we did in our own way, by selling too early, in my case, by losing his wallet seed. Hey, Ray Perez, he just sent me a message the other day where he lost his crypto keys. Dude, it happens. I've lost my keys multiple times. What you eventually learn is you need to treat those words like it's like a check that never expires, that has the money, associated with your coins.
It's amazing that there's some people that aren't understanding. They're like, it's a fake gimmick or whatever.
Sí.
Guys, this is from someone. I was born in 1985. Some people may think that I'm a lot older. All right, I was born in 1985. I'm 36 years old. I'm so happy that I was born in a time where I got to play outside, but also witness video games and the internet come up. Like, I got to see it happen. And when the internet came up, I saw a lot of people become massively rich. And then the .com bubble came up. People became massively rich. And I was too young to get involved in this. I didn't have any money to get involved in this, but I saw people get rich. And then social media came out. I'm seeing people get rich. I'm personally using social media to make money. And then this cryptocurrency is the brand new layer of this. And if you're going to jump in on this, you are setting yourself up for life-changing money. Now, I'm not saying it's a guaranteed thing or anything like that, because we have to say that. But I do a lot of research before I ever open my mouth, because my pet peeve is I don't want to be proven wrong. I don't want to be seen as a guy that led somebody the wrong way. I make sure that whatever I'm getting involved in is as fail-safe as possible, because I want to be known as the guy that connects
people. The guy that got it right.
That guy that got it right.
That guy made me wealthy.
Yeah.
Let me follow him forever.
That's my main goal.
I want to help people.
Bring value to you, my friends.
He's helping people. Yeah. Hopefully it motivates you guys to do the same thing. You don't have to follow any of this because we're not financial advisors, right? But
I'm a comedian.
But we are people that care about keeping our raza updated.
That's the bottom line, guys.
That's the bottom line.
I'm telling you what I'm doing, because if I do this and it becomes massively successful, I don't want you to be like, "Nah, Raymond didn't tell us anything." And I'm telling you guys because I care about you, not because I'm trying to get anything over on you or nothing. If you don't want to get involved, that's fine with us. But make sure you hit that follow. Make sure you hit that like button, and drop any questions that you might have in the comments. If you're interested in getting a hold of Louis, check him out, Louis Cartoon, across all social media platforms.
That's correct. And remember, guys, like next week when we release the podcast that will have the video and the explanation for people that want to get into investing into crypto, we'll be going over a specific application that has to do with interest and taking the concept that Wall Street banking has been hoarding for so long, and they've turned it into smart contracts. And we'll be talking about the new type of banks on the next episode here at Raymond Horta's podcast. It's a blessing to have people that care about it enough to want to listen. So if you are one of those that wants to hear more crypto podcasts, comment in the comment section, crypto podcast, so we know, hey man, you enjoyed this.
Yeah, that you guys are interested in more analysis.
Hashtag crypto podcast, and we'll know. We'll be able to tell if this bothers people or if it intrigues them. We think it's going to be the latter. What do you guys think?
Let me know. Guys, God bless you guys. God bless your families. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Ahí los guachamos.